Thank you, Jake. Alongside me, Troy Lynch. I'm Tyler Paley, breaking down some ASU volleyball for you. Now, Troy, how did ASU manage to beat number 10 in the nation, Oregon, but then lose to an unranked team in 3 sets in Oregon State?
Well, when they were playing Oregon, they were just a lot more focused and they were a lot more patient. And when they're patient, that's when they play better and that's when they win games. And they were extremely dialed in with their blocking presence. They put up 37 total blocks, which almost tied a school record for most blocks put up in a match. But unfortunately, they had to play Oregon State the very next day. And what happened there was they just couldn't find anything offensively. It seemed like every single attack attempt that they had was dug by Oregon State, which puts a ton more pressure on their defense. And when I was talking with Coach Jason Watson the other day, he said in this conference, you have to be resilient. And usually when ASU is resilient, but Oregon State, they just kind of caught them off guard. A long match against number 10 Oregon, 5-set win, that's a long match. That'll drain you mentally. So Oregon State, they caught them off guard and they took advantage of it.
Now, fast forward to this coming weekend, 2 familiar faces coming into town with Utah, who they lost to earlier in the season, but Colorado, who they beat. What's our predictions for this weekend?
Well, like you said, Utah already beat ASU in 4 sets earlier in the season, but what Jason Watson wanted to do after that game was to get better on defense, and they have done that. Their defensive production numbers have gone up. Their digs, their sets have both gone up, and that equals more kills, which is really good. But what I expect to see this weekend for the Sun Devils, I expect to see a lot more tough serves. If they can hit their areas, maybe fill the gaps with their serves, and maybe try to diversify their serves, try to go short, maybe try to hit the back line, just do something to get their offense out of system, which forces them to either roll shot or to tip, and then making it easier for your own defense. Even though the Sun Devils have been struggling trying to pick up the tip as of late, I think they put in enough time and enough effort into practice, and they're defensively ready. So I think my prediction for this weekend is ASU is going to go 1-1, beating Utah, but then losing to a red-hot Colorado team.
You can catch both of those matches on Pac-12 Digital this weekend on Friday and Sunday. For Troy Lynch, I'm Tyler Paley. Back to you guys at the desk.